Greetings. Thank you for joining us on this broadcast. Okay. So it's kind of a continuation from yesterday. My nose was really driving me crazy yesterday, wasn't it? Jeez. It was fine before I went live. So I'm just gonna put this out there because I don't care. You'd be surprised how close we are to open contact more than you might realize. It's on how you look at things. It's all about your vibration, how it's like an energy around us, protecting us from what is here, why we don't see things. So you go about your normal day. You're not seeing like reptilians all day. We can just you can't concentrate on your slave existence here. But I believe that is slowly thinning out. Not that you see reptilians, you see whatever you want to see. I felt 2 months, maybe sooner than that. Obviously, people are connected to this stuff all the time, but not everybody has that time on their hands. But I believe we're going into more of a anything is possible time frame. I've already mentioned that before. I don't think people are really taking it that seriously, but because you keep hearing about this stuff. Tell me about it. It's like it's a song that's always been played and nothing ever happens. But we are in a time where everything's kind of falling apart. Technically, depending on how to look at it, the chance of us rebuilding is not very high anytime soon. So we're opening up new realities. It might take. I felt like 2 months for us to get used to this, and then something else will occur of supernatural anomalies. Obviously, you can. It's just I believe that the veil between us and the spirit realms are going to thin out more than ever before. There's one I've been watching online that it's really bugging me. I'm not gonna say who it is, but somebody that's like super pretty, attractive, has a whole bunch of followers, talks about some kind of galactic somebody, and I feel like deception energies are there. I don't know if she's being tricked, which I believe so. And the reason I'm bringing it up, so say like the aliens do show up, and you have somebody that's super attractive connecting to this galactic alliance or whatever it is, and what if they're not what they say they are? What if they're a bunch of baddies? But they're beautiful, and this person that's channeling them, and there's another channeling group that channels this shit all the time, but it's like you can be a channeler all these beings, but there's one that's really super dark. It's like that some of us have already put a red flag up and gotten attacked for it, so that's why I'm not saying anything. It's like I'm not going through that again. That took like 3 or 4 months for me to get through that. I was getting my ass kicked from that thing, so not to go into details. When this is all over, I'll go into it. But say if the aliens do show up, though, and you're going to this person that's super attractive, living the life that you all wish you're living, and it end up being this person's been played this whole time, and these beings are super dark, but they look freaking beautiful, and they're manipulating the shit out of everybody. It's kind of like, was it the Pied Piper? Lead them into into a forest or whatever the hell it is. It's kind of the same thing. And that's where people are going to be talking about these aliens. It's like, God, I wish these aliens would fucking go away. it's like, so it's like, be careful what you wish for. I think the possibility is pretty high at this point. I mean, what the hell? Why not? I mean, that doesn't mean they're going to show up instantly. But it feels like we're in that direction. Of course, I saw another channel that was talking about stuff I've been talking about for months. Not to brag, because I'm not taking it seriously anyway. But yeah, about individual contact. Yeah, I just got focus. Thanks. Whoever. Yeah, good job. Yeah. Yeah, give you a red star for that one. No, now I'm out of focus. God, why you guys keep screwing around with shit? Nothing better to do? No. Obviously not. Okay, there. Yeah. Lovely audience we have here. Yeah, I feel like we're going into the stairwell of disclosure of something. Fuck, I don't know. It could be a flying refrigerator as far as I know. But just, yeah, I feel like society is breaking down. Give it a couple months. And then who knows? I mean, who knows what else is on its way? I mean, yeah, some people are connected to the positive aliens, which is fun, but they're giving their power to them, too. Giving their power away. A little bit maybe too soon. Obviously, somebody just connected to the nicer ones, but not everybody's that lucky. Not everybody has that. No, it's just like these religious figures, they're talking a bunch of BS all the time. Not all of them. Some of them actually care. But a lot of them don't, and the ones that don't give a shit are the most fanciest ones. They're the ones with the biggest followers, and they're all this, and the glamour and light and all that nonsense. That's what's going on right now. So as we have, once these alien beings start popping up, I don't think there's any way to stop it. So, it's like, enjoy your time of non-disclosure. It's like, it's going to kind of get you mentally prepared if the shit does hit the fan. These things are going to be freaking weird. And it's like, who can you trust? The pretty aliens are manipulating everybody, and of course there are pretty people. Most people don't understand this stuff already. And even when you're doing this stuff, you don't quite understand everything. But mass majority don't understand any of this. So they're going to easily be pulled into the wrong crowd. So if these guys start showing up and they're deceptive as fuck, and they look, like I said, they're not going to look like reptilians. They could be reptilians, but they look beautiful as people. And they're fucking with everybody's minds. So they have alien beings doing what religious figures are doing right now. Screwing with people. So what I'm getting at with all this is, so you have a person that's super attractive, has great following, has a deceptive alien being there she's talking about, saying, oh, it's going to be so great, and everything's going to be wonderful, we're going to go to the fifth dimension, it's going to be great. And it's a deceptive energy. The alien beings see that. It's like, if you can't get out of that situation, if you can't see what's going on there, how are you going to handle them here in the physical when it's more complicated? Everybody thinks everything's going to be great. And there will be that. And there's going to be some shitty sides too that people don't want to probably hear about, but what's new? It's a slave society. Maybe it's just better just to put you back in a slave world and just live that. And just keep dreaming. It's like, but it's true. I mean, it's the reality of things that, that's why I think the mass majority are falling for all this stuff. And there's like deception energy out there. I'm not naming any names. Fuck. Some people already see. Anyway, some of these other groups out there. Such as the secret space program is kind of shady already, but anyway. Yeah, it's just that, a lot of these people are new to all this. Just follow a person, don't understand half of it, give their power away, and when the aliens do show up, they would just manipulate the shit out of these people. It's just like, it's easy. It's a bunch of sheep. Thank you for giving me all these sheep. They're just walking you into it. So, so I'm talking about this, putting it out there. It won't be taken seriously. Hopefully I am, but probably not. It's like, I don't know. It's possible that this is all going to go down. I'm talking about it, so I think it's a possibility. And be careful what you wish for. Because when they show up, that's the end of it. There's no going back. Yeah, because I mean, yeah, our society. I mean, like I said yesterday, it's like, where are we growing anyway? We're just doing the same thing over and over again every day. Like every year is the same freaking year practically. And we're growing a little bit, but not by much. And some people are doing major growth, but that's a small percent compared to the rest of society. And so when the alien show, it's going to be a whole nother round of reality that you're not going to be able to. Yeah, as the fourth and fifth dimension come in through individuals, and people talk about high vibration and all that. I think there's a lot of deception energies there too. It's like, because you can be high vibration and be really dark too. You can be evil as shit and be high vibrational. That's right, it's deception there, but whatever, right? And you're not seeing that. I mean, it's just, yeah, like all the lights and all the religious stuff. A nice stage, everybody's dressed real nice, and it's a freaking devil. They can do that to the fifth dimension too. So, yeah. Reality bites. It's like, but it's true. I mean, in our world, it's so easy to fall like a flock of sheep. Just go right to the wrong direction. Do it all the time. They do it on a daily, second by second basis, and they're wearing masks, and they probably don't need to in certain areas. Yeah, they're just seeing where the sheep are, basically. Obviously, areas where you have to wear a mask is different. When you're in the red zone, it's a different story. But for mass majority, you don't have to. But obviously, if you feel like you need to, it's a different story. But others just do it because they want to be protected and just walk around in hazmat suits while you're at it. It just, I don't know. It's just it's a high problem. Yeah. Another thing about disclosure is that there is a certain amount of people here that can actually activate it, is my feeling on it. Some people here can give a green light to disclosure, individually. Like, for the mass population. I know that sounds weird. But yeah, some people have, like, that knowing, and even if they don't know it, they feel like, humanity can handle this, and we'll do that. Whatever, ship in the skies, whatever. They might not do it on a conscious level. I believe there are people here that can actually control disclosure. I don't think most of the population can do that because it's a slave race. It pretty much is. It's like they can't handle that responsibility. They can't even get themselves out of a paper bag. It's like, no, they're just better off just going by what the program. It's like, unfortunately, it's true though. They're better off just being a slave. They can't operate on their own. Obviously, you see it everywhere. I mean, so I had to go after somebody for not wearing a mask or something. Go kick their ass. Yeah, the program robots telling everybody not to do what the high mind wants you to do. Yeah, many people can't handle taking responsibility for themselves. It's just the way it is. Yeah, obviously life is better when you're part of the collective, brainwashed slave. But when you're stepping out of that, it's lonely and it sucks. But that's really where the true reality really is, as we're, yeah, but like I said, I believe there's some people here, I don't know who or what, or there's some people that have more power here than they realize. They can activate this alien disclosure energies, and they connect to others, but they can do little things here and there. They test things out, and then they test it out, see how humanity handles it, see how the slaves handle it. Slaves will, they'll just ignore it because they're taught to. It's like, if you tell them to pay attention, they might, but you need to put, like one of the famous singers there or something. Whatever the hell it is. Was it Will Smith? Yeah, put him in there. Yeah. Yeah, we're basically part of a slave collective that just cannot think for itself for shit. Some can, but mass majority, impossible. It's just the way it is. It's the way it's designed. It's if it wasn't the case, it'd be different right now. and some are getting really angry, and that's just showing low self-esteem, low energy. I mean, obviously gonna get angry about all this, but I believe that, like I said, we're going through a disease energy here. Our timelines have been shifted drastically, and you see alien beings start appearing here and there, and you get the weird ones, reptilians. I'm really waiting for that shit. When you see a feline being roaming around, there's no going back. It's like, it's over. The oldest of the world is completely gone. Especially the reptilian beings. So, I mean, I feel like we're really in that stage of shifting to another, timeline. A lot of people don't want it and all that, but that's why it's not going to happen fast. But some anomalies are on their way to test things out, see how we can handle it, and then some kind of, it'll be like little reveals here and there. Testing the water, it's all testing. And then someone just going to okay, we tested them enough, they feel the vibrations, things are shifted, and then here's something, I don't know, some kind of visitation of, they're just, like I said, they don't have to have they're just going to get the vibration that they're here at. It's like, we thought we had problems before, and now we got shit in the skies and all that. It's like, okay, there's an alien presence here, and it's making itself known here, finally. Yeah, about time. 10 years late, thanks. It's like, oh well, I like to put that out there. 20 years late, thanks for finally showing up. What are you guys doing between now and then, anyway? Not much. But I believe we're part of that. Yeah, we're part of the new energy. It's either way, we're part of cracking the planet open. It's already, I mean, things aren't looking so great reality-wise. I mean, we're not going to get out of this thing anytime soon. And people wearing masks forever, give me a break. Yeah, the whole energy of that's not making itself clear, but either way, that's fine. Okay, I'll give you kind of an update. Alright, did my little spiel there, if I can figure out anything else. That's the, we'll go back into that in a second. Avatar.com for those who are new to all of this. If you're still here. Scheduler, running a channel. Google Hangouts, Zoom, and channeling by phone. I forget what day I'm on. 10 days. I'm on the 8th for some people. Or I don't even know anymore. Same situation here. Other channels and heroes I do recommend. Social Network, Rabbit, Urge, your support. Yeah, so it's gonna be good, and it's gonna be good, bad, and ugly. It's like, I mean, I'm being serious too. It's gonna be positive of it, and there's gonna be some fucked up shit, and there's gonna be your followers are just gonna bow down to anything, as they do already. So you're gonna get scared, and it's like, oh, that looks like a pretty alien that everybody's around. That should be okay. It ends up being fucked up. So. And that's what the fourth dimension deals with all the time. And we deal with it here too, it's just it's not easy to see it, but I feel the inevitability of us connecting to something is getting closer. Something. That there may be I don't know what the like I said, it's a flying refrigerator, at least it's something. Something out of the ordinary, but yeah, some kind of alien energies are definitely coming in. I feel like it's inevitable. I mean, I mean, how long can you wait? How long can they? I mean, we're all broken down. We're all kind of question mark. Where the hell are we going? It's a perfect time for them to not come as a savior, but come here and just let us know they're not alone. And things are going to get a lot more complicated. Yeah, I feel the timelines of it. I feel the inevitability of it. It's just not clear, crystal clear. It might come through China. Everything seems to be coming from China these days. It might come to China first. Of course, I think it's fake and all that, but I don't think it is. It's hard to say. It's really, because this is United States is where the military is. It's hard to say. I don't know anywhere location. See, parts of Africa can open up. Yeah, of course, other anomalies always occurring, but we're shifting from third dimension to fourth. So when you shift from third dimension to fourth, weird things happen. Yeah, fourth dimensional events occur, such as alien visitations of some kind. So we're feeling the effects of fourth dimension, where just our dimension gets weaker and fourth dimension gets stronger, and these beings are just going to. I just got funny. Just like, you might see an alien being on a ship brushing his teeth or something. That's a joke, but yeah, you might see them when they're not aware that you're going to see them. There's a possibility of that. So yeah, fourth dimension energies are getting stronger. I realize a lot of society is not ready. Of course, you have the slave part of the slave society. You have the open-minded society, which is not many, but still a good amount. But it's nothing like the slave society here. Yeah, the slave society, to go into that again, they're just not used to doing things on their own. You need to follow the procedure of life. Get up, go to work. Look attractive, do all the life stuff you're told, and obey your media or whatever the hell it is. And then you have people who are slowly breaking out of that. They won't listen to the media, but they're still part of the system. And there's others that just completely break out of it. And it's only at the top, if it's the top at all. Or it's the gutter, it's whatever it is. But yeah, the crystal energies are connecting more to the earth. As more people, it's all in the mind. That's why I'm mentioning it here. Putting the vibration out there, putting the timeline out there. If people want it, it's yours. So yeah, expect more of this type of stuff. Put out the timeline. If people want it, it'll get stronger. If not, it'll fade away. I think it's going to get stronger. Of some kind of alien anomaly is going to occur. Not to scare people too much, but give an idea of who's here. Yeah, that's them talking. Yeah. It won't happen quickly. It's on its way. It's inevitable because humanity has evolved to a certain life energy of itself to allow new vibrations to occur. Now there will be, yes, alien beings that are completely understanding of our society, even if they don't agree on it. Of course I'm not focused now. But then there'll be beings here that are completely clueless of who we are. They studied us and they still can't figure it out. Like Starman. There will be many like Starman that just, no matter what you tell them, they got to kind of experience it to really understand it. It's like, because I think some of them are at a disbelief that any of this exists. Even if they see it, they still don't understand. They kind of have to experience all of this to really, for it to sink in. So, yeah, so it's like you're connected to another island, Yeah, it's like if, you found a whole other civilization, basically. It's star people finding a planet with a bunch of Neanderthals that don't know what the hell they're doing. Well, either way, we gotta give ourselves some credit. We made it this far. Yeah, I feel more Egyptian energies opening up also. I want to see like giant, like Independence Day, the giant ships. I don't see that. That would scare the shit out of people. But there is going to be dimensional shifts, reality shifts, to know that you're not alone here anymore. We've already had it once again with the Pentagon. There's been stuff throughout. If you look, you can find it. Most aren't going to look because they're terrified. Like I said, they're part of the slave society. They got Britney Spears. What else you need? That's an alien too, but whatever. Yeah. So we're shifting in. Fourth dimensional waves are coming in slowly. Where, as things are going to start thinning out over a span of time. 2 years, but that does not mean, this year the door is cracking open of their reality and ours. So they're saying this to just mentally prepare you, physically prepare you. Nothing of negativity, just of shining light on a world that has lost itself, technically, is unaware of its potential. Some of you are. Most are in the dark because they choose to be part of the slave society. I keep bringing that up. The human slave consciousness. Yeah, to go into that a bit more, yeah, some people open up out of that. So you become you're part of a slave society, you're dressed like everybody, you're part of the same conversation over and over again. But then you break out, become a conspiracy theorist, think you're in the know, yada yada yada. You go through that for a while and believe in Trump or don't, whatever, doesn't matter. Believe there's a cabal system. But then you break out a little bit further into the alien vibrations, and then you might get caught up in the corruption with that. And you go up a little bit further, and then you take back your power, and you see who's here. You heal the ego, and you see who's here. Healing the ego is a big thing. The negative ego, the kind that's like, hey, look at me, I know everything. There's a whole alien group out there with a huge ego. It's like, we know about the aliens, and humans are stupid. Shit, whatever. Yeah, heal that. Easier said than done. Yeah, it's a huge, massive. I can name the group. I'm not going to do that. Like a bunch of kids, basically. Know-it-all kids. Anyway, some are older, some aren't. Have that cult mentality. So yeah, so you call our matrix, whatever, is freeing itself as people allow it to. As for this alien energies of change, of some have been like their counselors, or these are what's the word? They're not letting me come through. They're not. As soon as I turn this off for the work, yeah, they're keeping it away from me. Thanks. That's really nice. Anyway, yeah, they're definitely not letting me. Jeez. Okay. All right. Anyway. Yeah. Oh, there are. Obviously, it shows us some people do have some major power here. I don't even realize it. So, yeah, they get the green light. So, they connect to the higher consciousness to get the green light. So they kind of feel things out of some kind of like visitation, disclosure, whatever it might. Well, just things here and there. They're humans here incarnated right now. They're not really. I don't believe they're consciously aware of it. But over time, they will become more consciously aware. I think it has to do with ego too. Some are like some are just freaking nuts. Not everybody is. Some people are more connected to the earth, and they just feel like humanity can use a visitation of some kind to heal, to know more about itself, to know that everything will be okay. There is outside assistance that's always been here, of course. It's like slowly opening up the mind. Obviously, if they show too much, people's minds are not focused on that, so the mind can go crazy. And they see that already, of course, but yeah, it's just like very soft disclosure marks here and there. I expect, I keep seeing the next 2 months of things are going to start opening up. It's like the door opening up slowly, like creaking open. The more light comes in of disclosure and things to come. Yeah. So, yeah, like I said, it's not going to be alien, probably. I mean, I don't know. I doubt it's going to be alien beings right away, but who knows? We'll just leave it open. We'll take wherever we can get. A giant, 50-foot giant, that's better than nothing. Whatever they got, that will help us. But yeah, some of those that are spiritual leaders or call themselves that. Some of them have deceptive energies, but it's part of their own soul learning, meaning they get pulled into the wrong crowds and don't always see it that way. And some of you have had negative dealings with them because you've seen them for what they really are, but not everyone's seen that. And that's part of the test here. It's You'd be surprised how many that look at Hitler. It's like he got a lot of his view rate on YouTube probably been really high if they had YouTube back then. So yeah, he had put on a good show, had a lot of followers, and look what the hell happened. And it's kind of happening here in the spiritual groups in some ways. It's small, but still. Not to name names, but I should connect with that. But yeah, if there's an alien channeler energy, it feels some of they're connected to may not be the best of energy. It's looks aren't everything. Yeah, they're just, and obviously some are not ready to heal a lot of the conspiracy theory energies just yet. There's a lot of soul growth in conspiracy theory energies. So it's feel a lot of feline vibrations coming through. Yeah, you're not gonna see a feline person just yet. Yeah, it'll be like it'll be like a show for some people. But expect the unexpected. Keep your minds open. Transition is in the air. Basically, your dimension is being opened up, pushed around for new energies to come in. Of beings, meaning a lot of alien beings are being prepared right now to not necessarily show themselves just yet, but to create the energy of, yes, you're not alone in the universe anymore, or you never have been. So I still get the next 2 months. The next 2 months is a warm-up, and then the shift will occur. Yeah, I'm not going to say anything huge is going to occur. Anything, I don't know. Just, yeah, trust your feeling. Vibration might be just an energy shift, where you just feel things differently. It's like all of a sudden, I feel a lot of stuff around me, where before it was closed. It might be more like that. It's not making itself entirely clear just yet. But either way, we're going into, I've been feeling if I tap into it. I'm not always meant to tap into everything. I'm not always meant to see it all that I have in the past. But I do at times feel that something's different here than it was before. Yeah, it's not just a new timeline. There's just a new group, a new and experience is on its way. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not offering this is just, nothing's making itself clear for obvious reasons. Just mentally preparing those. If they want it, we'll just see what happens. The soul journey has come to a close for some. Now it's more fourth dimensional and fifth dimensional teachings are needed. Not that you've learned everything about the third dimension. It's just that some have come to a level of fourth and fifth energies can connect with third dimension, help you learn third dimension more clearer. As you are right now, but sometimes you need a different type of experience. And many are asking, it's kind of like the more people ask for a class, the class is created, like in college, or any school for that matter, but college they do that. It's like if there's enough people interested, it will happen. It's kind of the same thing. And people aren't realizing the power they have on this planet. They feel like, oh, we just wait, nothing. Yeah, I remember somebody said nothing's ever going to happen, and now look at where we're at right now. The world's pretty much gone to hell. Not entirely, but it's, it's, yeah. If people want to connect to the cabal energies, I don't really do any of that. That's too easy. There's a lot of trickery stuff there. Obviously, if you recognize it, understood. As far as soul growth, once again. That's right. Melinda Gates said something about Trump. It was in the news recently, or today. I believe because they're not going by what Bill Gates wants them to do. They're going against a lot of it, so she's kind of ranting for whatever reason's going on. And Bill Gates isn't exactly making himself look too good right now. He's not doing himself any favors, but he's almost like a prima donna in some ways. It's kind of like, it just seems that way. It's like, pay attention to me. I'm just getting that vibe from him. it's, yeah. Anyway, enough of that. There's something else in the news, I forgot what it was, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, so those that are connecting more to fourth and fifth energies already, that see these things, I would see these beings coming more clearly. If you're already feeling them, you already feel faces here and there, it might not be 100% more clear, but it will get stronger over the next 2 months. Feel 2 months, 3 months, 2 months. And yeah, when new energies come in, the third dimension, it will sustain itself, but it just feels different. Like it won't feel as relevant as it used to. At least certain things in life. You won't worry about the same things anymore. You'll see things differently. Yeah. But nothing too dramatic is going to happen just yet. We're not quite ready for that for obvious reasons. Even those that are aware of this stuff, it might be a little bit heavy to have something show up. Because yeah, these alien beings are not ready themselves. It's heavy on them too. It's heavy on us. It's heavy on them. It might be heavier on them. Because at least we have all this dense energy. We can just go crazy. They can't handle our dense energy all that much. They can, but it can hit them like a wall. You know, and us, we're pretty powerful. We don't realize it. And we can just wipe them out with our minds. Be surprised. They feel like fourth dimension's all great and everything. But when they connect with us on a physical level, the kind of defenses aren't as strong as they used to be. Yeah, it's getting out of focus, figures. Okay, you okay now? Yeah, so I'm just saying this stuff, putting it out there. Take it or leave it, doesn't matter. Well, it matters if you want it to matter, but yeah, I feel like, yeah, because yeah, we're like walking tanks. You know, we're real dense, and we can get crazy, as people know that. And you have a fourth dimensional beings flying around. It has not, you know, they're from a whole other reality, and we get pissed off or something. And they feel like it's like hitting like a hurricane, and they can't always defend themselves. Especially when you have a lot of people with a lot of anger. It's like, whoa, what the fuck? So it's like, you know, we are the storm hitting them. So you have to look at it from, I mean, yeah, they have power and all that, but when they're trying to connect to us on a physical level, it's a whole different story. It's almost like they're vulnerable, they're naked almost. And we're the ones that are just, you know, of course we don't act exactly the best under pressure, you know, under pressure. So, yeah, I was in Texas, some lady opened up her salon. She wanted to feed her family and stuff, and they wanted to shut her down. It's like, yeah, fuck. Throw her in jail? Of course, yeah, because society sucks. Well, luckily they're healing that, but yeah, it's just our authority dictatorship. Luckily it failed. But yeah, it's just yeah, I believe the alien anomalies are on their way, slowly. Yeah, I wouldn't expect anything too soon, but this gives you time to, you know, think about, you know, see what you want to experience. Because, yeah, we're not going back to the old world for sure. Things are going to be totally different. So while they're different, yeah, fourth dimension energies get stronger here. It's inevitable now. So we're just turning the page of our reality, and not everyone's ready to see what's on that page. And it's so. All right, I think I've said enough. Hopefully, it's hopeful in some ways. All right, blessings.